sit here if you want. I'm mostly going to be standing. That's one yellow thing.
Quiet out here. Okay, hi, good evening. My name is Miss Rotako, and I'm the drama teacher here at St. Oscar Romero. And this is my lovely student teacher, or was my student teacher, Mrs. New. Maybe some of your children have spoken of her, hopefully in a good way. Anyways, welcome to St. Oscar Romero's, as far as I know, first annual night of one acts. In case you're unfamiliar, basically a one act is it's a play that's told in a very short period of time. So we have a one act that is 7 minutes long, and then we have a one act that is at its lengthiest point, 25 minutes. So essentially, you are going to get an entire story thrown at you in a very short period of time. So we'll start with prayer. Here at St. Oscar Romero, we have our own prayer. So if you would just like to be in the presence of the Lord, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord God, creator of all, give me eyes to see injustice, ears to hear the poor, wisdom to know compassion, and the courage to bring about change. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
And also for our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of Treaty 6 and home of Métis Nation of Alberta, Region Number 4. We also acknowledge the Inuit and other diverse Indigenous peoples whose ancestors have marked this territory for centuries, a place that has welcomed many peoples from around the world to make their home here. We at Edmonton Catholic Schools commit to restoring and honoring the truth and reconciliation calls to actions. We strongly believe that truth must be acknowledged first to move forward to reconciliation. Together, we call upon all our collective communities to build a stronger understanding of all peoples who dwell on this land we call home.
Perfect. So just to give you a rundown of the evening, we have 5 one-acts this evening. Act 1 will consist of 3 of the one-acts. We have the director of Vince, and then we have Haddis and Mai's show, followed by Julia and Hannah's show. And then after those 3 shows are complete, we'll do about a 15-minute intermission. That's mostly just to get mics changed over and to kind of clear the stage of all the really big pieces not needed in Act 2. And then in Act 2, we will go into Beverly's show and then finish our evening with Rhea and Cohen's show. So realistically, every show is its own entity. So you're going to see one show, and then you'll see sort of what we call a brownout, and you'll see the directors come out and change up their set, and then the next show will begin with the next set of directors giving you their director's notes. Hopefully you're able to pick up a program. Inside there is all the synopsis of all the shows and the order in which they're going to be presented. And outside of that, we really just hope you have a great time. These kids have worked really hard. It's been about a 2-month process from start to finish. And the coolest thing for me as a teacher is they honestly have had to do everything to learn the process of what it means to be a director. They had to hold auditions, they had to write out their scripts, unit it out, break it down, verb it. So they were really learning all the things that the professionals would do in a professional setting. And then up on top, we have Cole Pennycook. He's our lighting guru. And then we have Maxim, who is our amazing sound guy. Those 2 boys, without them, shows are nothing. They are so wonderful, and I'm so blessed to have them. So outside of that, I think we're done, and we really hope you can enjoy the show. Thank you.
Wow, we have a lot of people than I thought. Hello, I'm Vincent, and I'm going to present to you Out the Window. Out the Window isn't really a big magical show. There isn't really any like supernatural elements and stuff like that, but it is really funny. It's about like an average family living their average life. That kind of hate each other. But it's just really, it's more so comedic than it is dramatic. So just have fun with the play and please enjoy the show.
You can take out some of the rubbish, you know? Or fix some lunch. You could go get rid of those dishes in the sink. You're just as bad as your father. God rest his soul. 40 years we've been married and he never lifted a finger to help me with the housework. No, you're stalking. Too late in the day now. You know, just because you gotta work every day doesn't give you special rights. I never said you had special rights. Mary goes to work every day. It's just to do the housework with me. Just to iron your shirts, do your laundry, and fix your meals. And you can't really expect me to keep this up. I'm too old to be working this hard every day. But this place gets so dirty. I don't know why it gets so dirty. Well, nothing doing yet. No friend at all since those college boys moved out.
You okay? Are you going to sit here all day? How long did it take you to read a newspaper? Would it be asking too much of you to take out the rubber so I can finish the kitchen?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Ugh. Really, James? You don't know how much you irritate me.
Yeah. I don't know how she's put up with you this long. You know, what would happen to this family if a little stranger came in? Well, I'd hate to think of it. We only get by on 2 salaries as it is. I know you're the only mother, James, and what I say goes in one ear and out the other, but I know what I'm talking about when I'm telling you have to get a hold of yourself and make something of yourself. The world isn't going to hand you anything on a silver platter, you know. You have to get out there and really push if you want to amount to anything. The fellow who slides along is the fellow who gets left behind in the race of life. I know that. Hey, look at your father. No gumption. That's what's wrong with him. No push. He was a good man, don't misunderstand me. And he always worked, and we never went hungry. And we always had enough to get by, but he never made enough of his opportunities. I can say that now that he's gone. God rest his soul. No, he just didn't have the drive, the energy, the push.
Nana! Nana! Nana? Ugh, that woman. James, where's your mother?
I don't know where she is.
What? What did you say? Where's your mother?
I told you. I pushed her out the window.
Very funny. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ask a civil question, get a silly answer every time. If you're going to push her out the window, I don't see why you couldn't close it when you're through. You did it!
What? What is it? What's the matter?
You pushed your mother out the window.
Oh, that.
You really didn't just sit there and read your newspaper.
What did you want me to do?
How could you do it? How could you bring yourself to do such a thing?
I had enough, so out the window.
Just like that.
Just like that. Yappity, yappity, yappity. So I took action.
But that's murder. Murder. They'll take you to jail. You'll have a trial. You'll be electrocuted.
I don't think so. Temporary insanity. It built up in me, and I couldn't take it anymore. So, out the window.
Your own mother.
Well, she was getting out of line.
James, how could you be so callous about your own mother? While she might be down there in pain, dying, and here you sit.
Knock it off, Mary.
James. James!
Would you please leave me alone? I just want to read the paper. That's not too much to ask for, is it? Don't you even know when you're being kidded?
You hated her. You hated your own mother all this time, but to push her out the window in cold blood, to murder her, and then to kid about it?
You know what a nag she always was? Always wanted me to have more gumption, more push. So I gave her a push. Out the window.
You're a deep one. I don't know you, James. I really don't know you. And I'll admit it that I'm frightened of it. Oh no. Don't come near me. I'll scream, I really will! How could you do it? How could you ever do it?
Well, I asked to borrow her binoculars to spy the way she does. And she leaned out to get a better look. And I held her by the waist. And that was that.
Oh, James, you murderer, you murderer.
Poor old Nana.
James, she was in awful pain, but to do it that way?
Oh, knock it off, Mary. You're so silly, carrying on like crazy.
Don't you realize what this means? That body down there?
Poor old Nana!
James!
She deserved it, and I'm glad. Do you hear?
Nana. Nana.
Nana! Nana!
Oh, Nana! Poor dear. Thank heaven you're all right.
Nana! What's going on? What happened?
There, Nana. Everything is all right. You're all right now.
I was shaking out the dust mop. Shaking out the dust
It's
mop.
all right, Nana. We'll take care of you. You're all right now.
I was shaking out the dust mop. I leaned out too far and I lost my balance and I fell. I fell out the window and I landed on a bush, a blueberry bush. It was blooming beautifully, and I bounced off the bush and I landed on the ground and it knocked all the wind out of me. Why didn't you come and get me, James?
I didn't know you were gone, Nana.
When I was gone, I fell out the window. Did you notice that I fell out the window? What's the matter with you not to notice your own mother fall out the window?
James. You didn't push your mother out the window.
Of course I didn't. I wouldn't hurt my own mother.
I should have known.
Yeah, you should have known.
I just laid there, looking at the grass, and oh, it's so green now.
How could you seriously think I pushed my own mother out of a 4-story window?
And I was just beginning to respect you. I thought that you were crazy, but I was beginning to respect you for the first time. You were acting like a man for the first time in your life.
Like a man?
That bush scratched me.
You just don't have it. I should have known you couldn't do a thing like that. I should have known you don't have the nerve to do anything a real man would do.
What?
I just laid there in the grass, and there was a dirty bug in the grass. But oh, I could move or anything, and just kept getting closer and closer. Oh, that was a bad bug.
Pay attention to Nana. I know she's only your mother, but I pay more attention to her than you do. Whereas reading the newspapers and taking naps and going out for drinks with those so-called friends of yours. Ever since we've been married, I've taken care of her. How can you just stand there and pay no attention to your poor mother?
Are you alright, Nana?
Can I get you something, Nana?
A little tea, perhaps?
There's some in the kitchen. Well, get it, stupid. Don't just stand there and be good for someone. You poor dear. Thank heaven you're all right. I thought that James had pushed you out the window. I thought that you were dead. I came in and looked out the window. And James had told me that he pushed you out. And there you were, on the ground. And you weren't moving. I didn't know what to think, because it isn't like James to push somebody out the window. Especially his own mother. It isn't like James. You know that. And like James at all. And he kept telling me that he did it, and I was trembling with
Like everybody else, but Mary? 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 Where's Mary, James?
I pushed her out the window, Nana.
You pushed her out the window? You did? What do you mean? You mean you pushed her out the window?
She didn't think I was mad. So, out the window.
You didn't. I know you didn't. You couldn't. You wouldn't. You're only telling me that to frighten me. Why do you want to frighten me, James? Haven't I been through enough today already? Falling out the window, breaking my binoculars, having that awful black bug all on my face. Ugh. Did you really do it? Did you really push me out the window? Oh, I'll bet she was surprised, though I could just see the look on her face. But, oh, you did it. Tell me you didn't do it, James. Aren't you gonna answer the doorbell, James? Oh, did he really do it? Did he really push out the window? Oh, he said that he did. Oh, did you fall into the blueberry bush? Oh, that's an awful thing, isn't it? To fall into the blueberry bush. Oh, I'll never forget that blueberry bush. So you're gonna hear about this one, James. Did you see that?
I certainly did!
Without so much as a by your leave.
The most irritating man.
Do you suppose he ran into the blueberry bush?
No, he was going too fast. He was going too fast when he went out.
Ooh, you mean the
The
cement?
cement.
Wouldn't you just know it?
Wouldn't you though? He could never do anything right.
Just like his father.
And that's show business.
Our show follows the character Taylor as she comes home from a long day of school, and she finds out that some things she didn't think could talk are able to talk. There are a lot of really good interactions with all the characters, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
Have a good time when I do the evening. Sure. I can assure you that this is none other than news.
Prove it.
You know that boy you like at school?
Admit it.
Damien Jacobs. You said I was the only soul you told. You have a date with it today. That's why you're digging around through your closet trying to find just the right outfit. You lied and told your mom you were going shopping with Cara. No, you're meeting that boy Damien at the movies.
You promised to keep that. At least I imagined you. I didn't even know you could talk.
Well, now you do, and you want me to keep all those imagined promises, right?
What happened to being the most faithful and loyal companion?
You're right. That's the dog.
What do you want?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Admit it.
Let's start there. Mitts. It's a terrible name. You couldn't come up with anything better than that.
I thought it was cute.
I share with 15 bazillion other house cats.
Well, what do you want to be called?
Her Majesty Queen Gertrude the Third.
The third?
Makes it seem legit.
How about just Her Majesty?
Fine. Only for short though, you know, because I like you.
Hey, I'm the one that feeds you.
Yes, speaking of that, from now on there will be no more dry food. Only fancy feasts. You can only the tuna, chicken, and turkey flavored profiles. And only pate, not chunks.
I feed you, but I don't buy the food. You're going to have to take this up with Mom.
If you want out of the closet in time for this date, hon, you're gonna have to figure something out.
Okay, so a new name and food, is that it?
No,
Okay, didn't think so.
I want new fresh sleep blankets for my cat bed. No, I still want to sleep in your blankets this time. Also, a 52-inch cat tree already people out on Amazon along with several collections of cat toys and new scratch pads.
Amazon?
I made a wish list.
Of course you do.
I mean, it's really up to you. I don't think going on the state's the best idea, but I imagine you'll take advantage of the situation. I don't think I'm asking for much.
And what if I just wait for Mom and tell her that you can talk?
Mom's in the garden listening to classical music. By the time she gets back, you won't have any time to get ready for your date. Besides, who would believe you?
Fair enough. Wait, but I can have a good idea. Shiloh! Shiloh, come here, boy!
Wait, what?
Shiloh, come here, puppy!
Oh, come on. You have princess, okay, bud? She knows we can talk.
What?
Him too?
What did you do?
You can both talk?
You broke the sacred oath to never speak? We're supposed to be loyal and caring, but never uttered a word.
I'm a cat, Shiloh. I don't do your goody two-shoes doggy oaths, okay? I'm in this for me and me alone.
Shiloh, she's locked me in the closet.
Oh, how could I go get mother human to let her out? Bad, it's bad.
I wouldn't do that, Shiloh.
Why not?
She has a date she's getting ready for. They locked her in there to protect her.
Protecting her?
Yeah, this boy Damien. She told me all about him. Seems like a jerk.
He is not.
Oh yeah? How'd you get him to go on this date with you, huh?
He asked me. Because he likes me.
Not true.
Admit it. Oh, Her Majesty, come on, you promised.
I did not. You only imagined it while I was sitting here taking those wings for this very moment of opportunity. Tell the dog. Tell him what you did.
Really?
All right, I wrote his English paper for him.
What? You cheated?
I had to. I like him shallow. And he's bad at English.
He's not bad at English. He just doesn't want it to work.
Oh, my perfect, wonderful, beautiful tailor, my amazing woman, you cheated!
It's not
Yeah,
really.
she cheated her. Oh, somebody. Same thing. She's been corrupted by the perils of young love.
Mittens, come on.
So dog, you can either aid her in going out with and having a successful date with this boy, or she can stay locked in the closet where it's safe. Your call.
Oh,
Dylan,
I don't really think I
can't.
come on, Shallow. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy.
I am! I'm a good one! Ah! Hey, Vince, this is a terrible thing you've done.
Yes, bad Mittens, bad.
But I can't let you would be so terribly led astray, so there's that.
Huh?
But still be a good dog.
You can say you told me so, Mittens. I guess you were right.
Are you okay, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You can come out now, Taylor. Took the toy out from under the closet.
Oh, you want to come out.
Why do you want to come in?
And she's the one with the birthday?
Look, I'd really like a snack right now. And I can't find anything else, so
There's some chocolate in the fridge.
explain.
Mom keeps a hidden stash, and the egg carton's in the fridge, you know, for emergencies.
Are you telling me Mom's been holding out on me?
Go check it out for yourself. Oh, hello.
Oh, this doesn't count.
Why not?
This is not real chocolate.
Wait, but I thought that.
Not real chocolate? Not real?
Oh boy.
I'm keto-friendly, unsweetened, 100% cacao branded dark chocolate bar. And I'm sugar-free, gluten-free, plant-based, and I'm as real and close to real chocolate as you could get, girlfriend.
Okay.
But you know what's not real? Huh? Huh? Those milk chocolate pretenders made in masses for factories. But they're just so basic. And I was made from cocoa zero together. And I'm not enough special for you, huh?
You taste like dirt.
Ouch. Okay, I'm recording this, good?
Whatever.
Wait.
What?
You don't want to even try me? Are there any people?
No.
Come on, man. I've been here for a month.
What?
Come on, don't touch me. Mom told me when she was feeling adventurous, but you're right. I taste like dirt.
I think the reason it's fun like that.
Just tiny nibble, and here I am, a month later. Once she even stuck a Hershey bar in here with me. Oh, days old. He was going again into hours just enough to get chills, she said. And here we're freezing for 30 days. Please, don't leave me.
That was interesting.
Sorry about that. I could have sworn there's still a Hershey bar left in there somewhere.
Chocolate doesn't last long in this house. Speaking of,
Might I interest you in something else? Fruit?
fruit is not chocolate.
Chips?
Not really soft, need sugar. Besides, I don't want to have any more conversations with inanimate objects today.
Hey, who are you calling inanimates?
Oh, sorry, but this is getting silly.
Wait! What's your little sister gonna think because she's square missing out of her brownie pan?
Going to think I snuck out here and ate a brownie.
Exactly! Don't you feel bad?
No, she's not going to see a square missing.
What?
I'm going to cut the whole pan up, put it on a plate. Everybody likes to pick out brownies, right? No one will be able to tell I snagged one.
Why, you. Thank goodness. Peanut butter sandwich instead?
Nope, peanut butter brownie.
No!
Pasta again!
Oh, I love pasta. You're so lucky. No one in the house uses a spoon.
The toilet pasta? I know. Instead they smash my head against a plate and spin me around like crazy. I get so dizzy and
You know what the bright side? You're in the dishwasher. Spotty.
no bright sides. And the lesson hasn't even started yet. It's after midnight.
So,
Can't you see? No one rinsed me. Those kids just tossed me in there. It's clear no one's gonna stop the wash cycle until mom loads your breakfast dishes. I'm gonna be here overnight, getting crusty.
don't worry for it. Mom will see you in the morning. She'll give you a rinse.
Yeah, and I'm here for a scrub done with too much dish soap. But water? That's not even enough to sterilize me.
Maybe you can think of it as exfoliation treatment. Could you say?
I get it. I heard you say, let's see this. Peanut butter. Taylor used me for a midnight snack of peanut butter and brownie. She crammed me in here in such a way I don't think anybody will see me until it's too late. And it probably won't come off in the wash cycle.
What do you mean by doing?
The local dishwasher, expecting to see clean dishes, and bam! Here I am. Well, at least you will have to go through a scrub that I live a life that a rewash, a repeat wash cycle.
What's that?
It's kind of make you sick, does it though? It's when they just leave you in the dishwasher to be washed again, and nobody takes the time to really clean you.
That doesn't sound so fun. I love a good warming cycle.
It isn't, but what if they never take you out? Keep getting left in here. They never use you again.
That's absurd. They bet you fully out to feed you. What?
There's a soup spoon once. Sweet young thing, much older than you. Got crusted up real bad. Somebody, probably one of the kids, decided to use it to scrape the bottom of the soup pot. Without hot recipes. But we didn't know there were 2 casualties that day. Soup spoon was crushed up pretty bad, and I'm sure they thought someone was struck or clean. 17 wash cycles.
17.
She was pretty bad at going on to rinse her until one day I saw Mom throw her in the garbage can.
They just threw her out?
It can happen. I mean, usually we're families for quite a while, but it can happen. A tough life.
I don't think it's that bad.
You become designated.
Pardon?
You're put into a special place in one task only. That one task is really not a good one. There was a knife once, got from out a drawer during the winter. Spent the whole season scraping up your shoes. And then if we're at dog duty right now, haven't seen him for weeks. He spends his day there, alone, in the utility sink, with only a quick run under some cold water. Might get to the dishwasher once a month. There'll always be a risk if we fit up for someone else.
That's awful.
And there's a sugar spoon. It sits next to Dad's coffee pot.
I don't think it's that bad.
All day, every day, heads up on sugar. If you get worse at any moment, Aunt stirs and leaves you in cup. Keep you there for days. In Dad's office, a dirty cup. You might not notice at first. That's a little white spot. Then they become darker and bigger for yourself.
Good?
Yep. And remember, there will always be someone that would not want to rinse you. Especially the kids. And maybe that too. I know just get tossed away.
Gone? Wherever?
The trash gets right at the end of the road. They're bitter, angry, mean. We're sad. I mean, I heard they're just depressed.
So what if we heard? You haven't actually spoken to that.
I'm about to speak to them. Ignore them. They won't be here for long.
Well, if it's not going to stay here for long, then might as well. Doctor. Hello.
Oh, hello.
You're,
You can say
you're
it.
disposable.
Our preferred term is plasticware. Disposable is considered derogatory.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright. You didn't know. As long as you're willing to change, it's alright.
Well, what do you want me to call you then?
I'm a recyclable piece of plasticware.
Oh.
You see, I came with a takeout meal, and your people, as wise and good as they are, have decided to not throw me away. Instead, they'll use me over and over again until I fall apart.
Well, that's nice.
It's not really. Greetings, my silver friend. And use what? And throw it away. That's it. No need to take my place now. Shoot. But I'm here to take the parts of the job you may not like. For example, how do you feel about dog food? What? No. Exactly. I can scrape the can off, and you don't have to get your little tines dirty. Even better, I could be used over and over again. The silverware friend can return to the silverware drawer. And what about getting sent to school in a lunchbox? Oh, risky, so risky. So many to venture off to school, never to return. And so many have molded, forgotten in a school locker for weeks, months, even the whole school year. Exactly. I'm here to do the dirty work for you. I'm here to ensure you don't get lost or crusty, so you can enjoy pasta and steak. Let me handle the school lunches, the dog food, science projects, and my friends.
Friend?
Plasticware spoon. She's already had a soapy bath and is sitting in your household sugar bowl. Your silverware friend will be returning to her usual duties soon, I imagine.
That's great.
Wait a sec, you're not happy about this? Sure, it's my job. It's what I'm made for, what I do best. Why complain? Do you complain about doing your job? Well,
But recycle a piece of plasticware. You could be thrown away any second. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to stop.
that could happen, yes, but we all have to go at some point. Some sooner, some later. I prefer being happy, fulfilling my purpose while I can. Maybe I'll be one of the lucky few because to stick around you lovely folks.
I hope so.
You see, I'm meant to be used once, yes, but when I get recycled, I get used over and over again. It's beautiful. But in the meantime, I'll happily take over the jobs you don't want to clean. I get to stay.
Of course you can stay.
Yeah, you're not so bad.
silly dress-up. I do hope Santa arrives soon. I am anxious to see him.
Do you have a complaint about our little girl? If you do, Santa might not leave any toys for her tonight.
I have no complaints about her, but I have complaints about him.
Have you changed your mind, Mr. Circus bears in our little girl's picture books?
Mr. Teddy!
Oh, Alice, why don't you call me just plain Teddy, or even Ted would do?
Mr. Teddy, ever since you arrived last Christmas Eve, you have spoiled every one of our tea parties.
Oh, I'm just trying to be myself. Do you want me to act like you do, like a doll or something? A cup of tea? Yes, dear. Thank you, dear. And the stuff's not even real.
I realize that you like us to call each other by our first names. I don't, remember? I belong to this playroom, and I was in this playroom first. And I insist that we address each other like the dolls did in my day.
And just how was that?
By our full Santa Claus given names.
I think it's silly. There's only 3 of us. Let's not pretend with each other, but be real friends. Have a paw, pal.
Oh, Teddy, you're a ray of sunshine in this playroom. But I never know if you're gonna hug me or chase me.
How about a teddy bear hug or a whisker up?
Mr. Teddy, I know you probably consider me old-fashioned. It's true. I do not possess the modern of what I call fads of some of the dolls I've seen come and go here.
Fads? I'll have you know, Miss Old-Fashioned Alice, that I come with the latest accessories. I have hair that can be put up in any style and 7 dress-up outfits.
Mercy!
Dolly, you're a wonder.
Thank you.
Well, I want you both to know that I don't need any of those fancy accessories. For I have a face made out of real china glass.
Is that why you sit on pillows propped up in the front room all day and you never come out and play?
Yes, I am very special. I am antique. I've worn out 2 cloth bodies and 3 Alice blue gowns, and my face is as pretty today as it was 50 years ago.
70, you mean? You forgot the 20 you spent in the trunk.
Those extra 20 years I spent in the attic, I consider my years of rest.
I see. More tea?
No thank you, dear. Not for me.
Oh, T.T. Schmeat, what you both need is a good chasing.
Oh, dear! Oh, dear! Oh, no! I hope he doesn't get us! Oh, dear!
You see, Miss Old-Fashioned Alice? You never know if that teddy bear's gonna hug you or chase you.
I know, my dear. That's why I think he was delivered here by mistake.
Really?
Yes, I am sure of it.
What are you 2 dolls whispering about?
I've always felt, Mr. Teddy, that you were delivered here by mistake.
Well, if I am, our little girl doesn't think so. She sure likes me. She had me with her all afternoon doll buggy riding.
Yes, I was there too. Do you know that we went around the block 5 times?
I liked it best when she raced that boy on the skateboard.
Oh, that was too fast. The buggy swayed and bumped, and I almost bounced out going around the curbs. Besides that, I was upside down. I'd rather stay here in the playroom and have tea parties.
I wouldn't. Give me a fast doll buggy and an open sidewalk any day.
You noisy thing, when Santa arrives, I'm going to ask him about sending you away.
Oh no, not like the others.
What others?
The other toys that used to be here? She had them taken away.
I certainly did. I can tell very soon when dolls don't fit in my playroom, especially those newfangled toys that ring and clang and make such terrible racket, and those wooden ducks that quack too loud.
Where they take it to?
If our little girl forgets and leaves the toys out at night, Old-Fashioned Alice locks the door so they can't get back in. And
Yes, go on.
the poor toys can't call out, or they'd be heard by real people. And then, when it gets dark, I heard ugly little gnomes sneak about. The toys try to hide under the bushes or in the porch, but the sneaky little gnomes find them and drag them off
Where?
to the land of lost toys,
Oh.
where there's nothing to mend them. No straw, cloth, sawdust,
slowly fell apart.
Why, that's awful.
Oh, is it? Well, when Santa arrives, I'm going to ask him if you were delivered here by mistake.
You're not gonna get rid of Teddy Bear?
Oh, well, it depends on what Santa Claus says.
You're not gonna lock out Teddy Bear out of the playroom. If you do, I'll cry real tears.
There's Santa now!
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, friends.
Santa Claus, I want to ask you something.
All right, but first, a yearly report.
Yes, Santa?
Has your little girl been good to you? If not, no new toys for her. Any complaints, Alice?
No, not about a little girl, but about someone else here.
Please don't ask him about Teddy Bear.
I'm not afraid, Dolly.
Santa, any complaints?
No.
Dolly, any bruises?
No.
All right, I'll leave 2 new stuffed animals for your little girl downstairs under the Christmas tree. Ho, ho, ho.
What kind of animals?
A monkey and a woolly lamb.
This place looks like more like a zoo every Christmas.
I'll see you all next year.
Wait, Santa, was there ever a toy delivered here by mistake?
Yes, there was.
Oh dear.
I knew it. It was this teddy bear here, wasn't it, Santa?
No, it was a China-faced doll 70 years ago. But I'm sure nobody remembers now. Well, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh! Well, that's all right, Alice. We won't lock you out of the playroom, will we, Dolly?
No, I'm sorry. I wish I could cry real tears.
Oh, I'll still hug you.
And Teddy, will you tease me sometimes too?
Sure.
And Dolly, I think your hair is very pretty.
Thank you, Alice. It's nice to have a friend like you here in the playroom. I'm glad Santa made that mistake, even if it was 17 years ago.
Well, I think I'll go hibernate. 45 minutes is long enough for any teddy bear to be on.
Miss Fashion Alice, another cup of tea?
No, thank you, dear. No more tea for me.
Then a Merry Christmas to you, Alice.
And a very Merry Christmas to you, Dolly, dear.
They sure are. Oh, Chris dealt with it.
Oh, good. Do they want to come in and watch?
Is it 50? I thought it was 250.
Oh, then it's changed. The last time I did it, it was 50. That was loud. Oh, there goes Prom.
Yep.
We'll have to have a second night. Apparently I was getting echo with the audio because I hooked up a mic. Is the audio from the camera come automatically, or do I have to add that channel?
It might be automatic. But if it was, it would just be there. It might be automatic. But if it was, you want one from the camera?
Oh, you backed up and hurt?
Yeah. We did a tunnel.
For the production last year, you got for the production last year, that's good.
Hello everyone. For our second act, we're starting off the video once more. I'm the director, Beverly, and I am so proud of my actors. They've grown so much since the beginning of our rehearsals, and they've grown so much, and I really hope you enjoy the part dedication. And it's full of emotion, and I hope you really feel their full emotion. And enjoy the show.
You are not dressed me up.
I can't go on tonight.
Charlie, you must be a joke with me. You leave me a mysterious note saying you must see me once dressed woman.
I can't go on. Yes, you see,
Are you ill? How's the doctor?
I'm not sick, Mr. Gravansky. I just can't go on tonight. I'm very tired. Yes, you see, I'm not sick, Mr. Gravansky. I just can't go on tonight. I'm very tired.
Now, if you told me you told me you were tired, I was going to get tired. Everyone is tired. Well, we're not supposed to learn it. And to make it a bigger hit, we're going to have to work. Work makes you tired, then you try to fix it. It doesn't matter if it's all worth it.
A play about an insane, domineering, violent woman who manipulates and destroys those around her, night after night. A play about an insane, domineering, violent woman who manipulates and destroys those around her, night after night. A play about an insane, domineering, violent... It's more than tired, Mr. Kravansky. She completely drains me. I need more time away from her. Couldn't Brenda do the part tonight? I've seen her. She can do it. Tired.
Oh, yes, Shelley, she can do it. I found Jack and Vince Picasso if I have no.
Couldn't Brenda do the part tonight? I've seen her. She can do it.
Fred Alphonse Picasso, she can do it. People I found Jack and Vince Picasso. For Red. Now you're saying like, roll it all the way, saying, I'm tired, get someone else for the show. I'm drained. You are the attraction. They want you.
Don't say that.
Number of participants on your performance tonight. A little self-pity whining for a night off. Who brings us that? But
Don't
you should
say
know
that.
this by now.
If I go on tonight, I'll go crazy.
Don't go on a lot more than that will happen.
I thought you were always going to character alone.
I'll go crazy.
I heard this shout and knew Emily had to be around.
Just know I'm afraid Miss Preston is getting full of feet.
What's he talking about? I heard this shout and knew Emily had to be
Try to talk, just talk to sense pretty, Laura. She's planning to quit.
That's not what I said.
Just talk to her, Laura. I'm getting nauseous.
He's always been nauseous. Now, what
That's
does he
not
mean?
what I
You're
said.
planning to quit?
I'm not planning on quitting. I just need a break. I'm really tired.
Been nauseous. Don't we all? I can see why the Alphonse's feathers ruffled.
I'm not
It
planning on
probably doesn't make you feel any better that we all like a night off.
It's not like that. I know everyone's tired, but I just can't go on tonight.
What is it, Shani?
It's Amelia. It's not like that. I
Amelia?
know I can't talk about it. Look, it just sounds too silly.
If it's making you this upset, it couldn't be silly.
You know how I prepare for a performance every night? It just sounds too silly.
Don't we all? It's technically what makes the show. The way you become Amelia. You know, I've had people come and ask me how I can stand working with such a terrible person. And yeah, I'm tempted to tell about sweet Shelly Preston. But instead, I nod and say things like, it's a horde, right? Just to keep them going. The mystique, you know.
Shelly Preston, the real me. But lately I begin to wonder, Laura. When I begin dressing and making up, I have to concentrate so hard to become Amelia. To lay aside Shelly Preston for a while. It's like she's some observer, outside, watching Amelia use my body and my voice. To lay aside
It works. Believe me. You put the audience in the palm of your hand. Even I am afraid of you when you're on stage.
But it's not really me. The way Amelia moves, her attitudes, her needs, they're not all mine.
Well, I hope not mine. It's called acting. You're still there.
Amelia moves, her attitudes,
somebody else.
At first,
Well, I hope
but not anymore. At the beginning, I could slip in and out of Amelia. I could come off stage at the end of Act 1 and be Shelley, dressed and made up like Amelia. But night after night, I found that I can do that less and less. I need to be Amelia totally, or the play doesn't work. But being Amelia for that length of time, that horrible of a woman, she repulses me, Laura. I find that if I break character, I don't want to return to such cruelty. I have to bury me, the real me for the entire show, every night, every night.
Just a character in a play, Shelley.
I have to bury me, the real me for the entire show, every night.
I understand how a character in a play can become disgusting. I once had a bit of a part in Fiddler on Broadway. Had to dance a little dance, do that for 9 months run, no break. You couldn't get me to dance for a month after the show closed.
It's like Amelia's taking over, Laura, becoming me, and I just don't stop tonight. Then I get me to dance for a month after the show. It takes me a long time. It's like Amelia's taking over just to get out of her. And you have to me, and I just don't stop tonight. Then
I've worked with many actors to maintain their character in the wings.
This last week, I found myself being Amelia at the grocery store. The clerk put something on top of my eggs, and I lashed out. Amelia lashed out. You should have seen his eyes. Down the street at a restaurant? Is this what a nervous breakdown feels like? Am I going crazy?
Shelley, relax. It's normal for a lot of stress to develop from a long-running show.
Am I going crazy?
Shelley, all won't relax. When you work as long as I have, in this little part here, that over there, trying to get noticed, get that lead, we've gotten the reviews, the word of the mouth. They raved about you. But, did you know what they say about me? Lords and tellers, simpers and cows under the broke beating and whip-like tongue of Amelia. Perfectly. I went to an audition the other day for a commercial. And the director said, "You're the one starring with Amelia, aren't you? Not next." I'm getting noticed, Shelley. An overnight success after 10 years.
More pressure.
Yes, hun. This life has pressure. But you've got to find ways to relax. Take it easy in between the pressures. Because I can tell you when it's close to having substitutes for me. You've got to find ways to relax. That same word of mouth for pressure. Shelley, can't you just come out tonight with just a little less energy? You know, Shelley, with some coding of Amelia. Look, I know, they'll say you can't play it that way. But it might just be a way to get through a bad night. Find your space in between Amelia. Look, sooner or later, you can ditch the witch and never see her again.
I mean, I guess you're right.
Find your space in between Amelia.
I could do it like that.
Or you can. Now, I've got to start getting ready myself, but don't worry. We're all here for you. We're a family around here.
Maybe have a little dinner? Got your machine.
It's nothing. I just needed some time alone.
Fine. I thought we could talk. Wrong.
Tom, wait.
Listen, if you don't trust me enough to tell me what's bothering you, I understand. I thought we were getting close, but in the past couple weeks. Well, I don't know.
Tom, wait.
Listen.
Tom, please, this has nothing to do with weeks. We're off Broadway. Just a few backers. We've made on a shoestring budget, and now we're finally making money. Our audiences get bigger every week. They're actually booked in advance. So many people seem to be depending on me.
Hold it. You're starting to sound like Alphonse. Has it been bad for you, the pompous whole?
I'm all mixed up, Tom. How many times during rehearsal do we talk about having a success? What it would be like? We've been through so much to get here, and now I'm dreading going on. I think I'm really losing my mind. What it would be like? We've been through so much to get here, and now I'm dreading going on. Do they care about me or me doing Amelia? What scares me, Tom, is if I take one night off, I may never come back. Do they care about me or me doing Amelia? That I may run from Amelia and never one night off, I may never come back. Do they care about me or me doing Amelia? You know, that I may run from Amelia and never one night off, I may never come back. And my father would take us to school every morning in his truck, always dancing in front of the headlights where his little rabbit would take us to school. And they darted here and there as we drove down the dirt road, and always, every so often, you'd hit one of those rabbits as you moved too early or too late. You'd hear the thump as the tires crushed it. You could feel the small bump, and it hurt. A little pain would go through me, and I'd shut my eyes. I didn't want to look back and see the small body on the road, and I asked my father not to hit them. I wanted him to swerve or slam on the dashboard, but he said that we may end up in a ditch or slam into the dashboard, that it was better for one of those rabbits to lose their life than one of us. I didn't argue, but he said that we may end up in a ditch. In those moments, I would have rather lost my life than to have heard that thump again. And Tom, when I begin to become Amelia every night, I feel like that rabbit, and she's barreling down the road straight for me. I opened my eyes the next morning, wondering why I'm still me. Why Amelia isn't the one opening her eyes. And Tom, when I begin to become Amelia every night, I feel like that rabbit, and she's
You're
barreling down the
totally
road
right.
straight
Take
for me.
tonight off, or as many nights as it takes for you to feel right. I'm going to tell Alphonse what will be going on tonight.
Tom, wait. Please, Mr. Kravansky, we've got some sort of thrill seeing you never worked again.
I don't care about that.
Well, I do.
You're totally right.
I guess I just need someone to see me as
Many
Shelley.
nights as it takes. Still, take the night off. Don't think of the show at all. Think of Shelley the person too.
Please, because I'm doing well in this performance will help my career.
Yes, of course.
And no one likes to tell him to stall to handle the pressure, right?
You're starting to sound like Alphonse again.
Maybe he has a point.
Like a knife? Still, take the night off. Don't think of the show at all. Think of Shelley the person too.
I could go ahead and get doing well in this performance.
Shelley, yes, of course.
And no one likes to tell
We talk after the show. How about the knife? Starting to sound like Alphonse again. It's not for me. Like a knife?
I know.
Take the night off. Don't think of the show at all.
I'll make it.
Shelley the person too.
Shelley. Amelia.
We talk after the show. How about the knife? Starting to sound like Alphonse again. It's not for me. Like a knife?
Get out! Get out! Sit down! I said sit down! Don't cross me. Don't you dare cross me. I can put you at the top of the tower, or in the basement, or underground. There. Get out! Get out! Sit down! I said sit! God, I hate you. Spineless. Weak. Don't cross. Fish. Like a stupid fish. Like a stupid, slimy fish. So easily hooked. Pulled from your safe, warm, watery home. Get out! Sit down! I said sit! You wouldn't know an opportunity if you were chained to it. Well, I do. It's here and I'm fish. Like a stupid, slimy fish. So easily know how to go where you are. Pulled from your safe, warm, watery home. Inside you, all this time, waiting, chained to it. Without me, you'll see nothing. Nothing! Don't you dare come into my dressing room without knocking! Do you hear me?
Amelia.
What is it, Alphonse?
I was going to say it was that, well,
Nothing!
Florida Tom rescue cost. It's country.
Don't you dare come into my dressing room without knocking! Has anyone ever told you that you are nothing but a diseased little worm? I hate indecision. It infuriates me.
Of course, I just thought.
All that talk about careers depending on me. You wanted a show tonight, didn't you?
Yes,
And who is it that makes this show?
And you are nothing but a
These little words. And if you ever stick your liver spotted, I'll head back in here again.
Talk about career.
I'll pinch it off.
You wanted to show some Who is it that makes this show?
I don't listen to private conversations. I just got here.
If you ever stick your liver spotted, I'll head back in here again.
Shelly,
I hope you're ready for your perfect simpering and cowering.
are you alright?
I'll be fine. If I can have a few private moments.
Yes, she's certainly inclined from
Your liver spotted, I'll head back in here again.
Shelly,
It's me,
Who
Tom.
is it? Simpering and come in.
are you alright?
You know, I really didn't want you to go into a private by a little conversation.
You're under so much pressure. Somebody had to stand still, go. Has he been pestering you again?
Nothing I can't handle. Who is it? So transparent. Come in.
I see you were getting ready.
Yes, Tom, and you know, you have a few moments. I'd like to go over that scene at the end of Act 1.
You're under so much
Now?
pressure.
We have a few minutes, and it's one of our weak spots.
My weak spot, you mean.
Please.
All right. I see you were getting ready.
James, darling,
Yes, Amelia?
do you know how hard it is to know someone really loves you? To really trust in someone?
You know I love you, Amelia. Don't you trust me?
Darling, you have so many things I want in a man, and I think I believe you.
Don't just think it, know it. Yes, Amelia? What can I do to show you?
to know someone really loves
This is the part I like.
No, you fool! You broken character! You must be James. Totally enthralled by Amelia about the look he gave me. The look that said he beat me. It stays with me like dirt I can't wash off. Like a scar that won't go away. About the look
Can
he
you stop?
gave me.
Look, there'll be other
The look
business
that
things
said
done.
he beat me. I know, James, but we can stop a look. If you don't want help.
Are you asking me to?
Your lips say love and your eyes say love, but the man I want shows love through action. A man who's not afraid. I've dreamt of riding a path. Your lips say love and your eyes say love, and I know you want to.
Yes, you want me dead.
No, James. What good would that do? That doesn't make any sense. I want him to know that he can't do that kind of thing to me and get away with it. I never know that. What good would that do? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you want?
I want to know that he will be enjoying his beautiful house, laying in his pool under the sun, looking at his wine bottle, smirking over its age. I want him blind.
Blind?
An accident. A car won't start. He checks on the hood and the battery explodes. It happens. He's shaving. A ball pops and splinters of glass fly into his eye. I know I'm asking a lot, but no one would ever know. Would be our secret. Something I would love you for.
This is the part I don't like.
Oh, no, stay in character.
Shelly, please, this part really does get to you, doesn't it? Come on, Shelly, talk to me. Get out of that character yourself for a minute and talk.
No, leave me alone.
Come back out of that character. Don't leave me.
Now you're the one sounding crazy.
Am I? I came in here a while ago, and there was a confused, caring person battling with the pull of ambition. Am I? We knew each other. I came in here a while. I come back moments later, and I find a facade, an act.
Oh, does Tom want little Shelly? The girl he can help and cuddle and tell what's best?
Shelly playing Amelia pretending to be Shelly? The final translation is pretty pitiful.
The girl he can help and cuddle and tell what's best?
Shelly playing Amelia. You see, what works for an Amelia in a play isn't as easy in real life. So many times on stage, when Amelia humiliates my character, I wanted to jump up and wrestle you to the ground and just wash the faces in the audience. So many times on You're not Amelia. Amelia lives on a stage. We're not there. I don't know what my next line is going to be. It's all spontaneous. I do know I'd like to talk to Shelly. At least have Shelly take me out of her dressing room. You're not Amelia.
Tom, there's just no way I can walk out of the play now.
Your life is more than a show.
How do you know? Is yours? Is anyone's?
Really, dear? 5 minutes? Is everything all right?
Look, Tom, tomorrow we'll give them more time. There's just no way, but today it's just too late.
Your life is more than a show.
How do you know? Is yours? Is anyone's? No, Alphonse. We were just running lines. Tom was trying to help. Look, Tom, tomorrow. Look, Alphonse, I have to talk to you about tomorrow's performance.
Completely sold out.
Sold out?
Yep. Today, tomorrow night.
How do you know? Is yours? Is anyone's?
That's there.
We were just running
This
lines.
means bonus for us all.
Bonus?
Yes, and about our conversation earlier, I've been thinking, about another month or so, I should be able to give a full week off.
With pay?
Certainly, but we'll talk about that later. I didn't want to distract you from tonight's performance, so let's bring down the house. I heard there might be a stir of news in the audience tonight. I'll keep a lookout. Another month or so, I should be able to give a full week off. Certainly, but we'll talk about that later. I didn't want to distract you from tonight's performance, so let's bring down the house. I heard there might be a stir of news in the
Amelia,
I'll keep a lookout.
once more.
So, my name is Rhea,
I'm Colin.
and you're the director.
The gift of the Magi.
Okay.
So, the process for this entire thing was definitely a roller coaster. It took a lot of time getting these actors very comfortable with each other, but overall, we're pretty proud with how this went.
And thank you to Wentworth and Sadie, our actors, for always making the effort and listening to our feedback that we give. Thank you to all my fellow directors, who shared their thoughts
Overall, we're
with
pretty
us,
proud.
and thank you to Section Grant for being understanding. And with that, thank you to all of you who took time out of your nights to come and see our shows. With that, we hope you enjoy the Gift of Magi. And with that, thank you to all of you who took time out of your nights to come and see our shows. With that,
It was seemed to be a very foolish thing. He hid away his greatest treasure. He hid it so deep and so well that all their philologists and all their shovels and all their ancient maps have yet to find it. And why? Because the time wasn't right. Only King Solomon in all his wisdom was able to realize that. And he looked happily so deep and so well that all their philologists and all their shovels and all their ancient maps.
I don't think it was that way at all.
And of course it was. He hid the treasure.
You silly. It wasn't the King of Solomon. It was the Queen of Sheba. And it wasn't a treasure.
No?
Of course not. It was a star. Yes, it was a star that the Queen of Sheba took from the sky. One Tuesday in October. She wanted it for her crown, so she took it. Sheba.
And she buried the star? Truly, that makes no sense.
No, she didn't bury it. Queens don't go and bury things. Yeah, she tossed the star into the sea, deep into the sea. So deep that its light couldn't reach the surface, and all the ships that passed overhead had no idea there was a star down there at all. And do you know why she did it?
No. Why?
Because just at the time wasn't right. And when the time was right, the star would rise out of the sea and back into the skies. But not until the heavens were ready for a star of such beauty. The end. Well,
This is a true story. Once upon a time, one Christmas, on the very first Christmas Eve. To be honest, 3 kings journeyed from a great distance.
They were the Magi. Everyone knows that story, Jimmy.
I wonder. Now these kings brought gifts. Being wise kings, I know guess they were wise gifts. What's that time?
Maybe they were. They could have been foolish gifts, couldn't they?
To be honest,
Absolutely foolish.
we can only guess. That's my whole point. I always thought the Magi were the finest gifts imaginable. Now these kings brought gifts. It was on this very night, Christmas Eve, 1905, right in this very flat 2B, that I realized something about the gift of Magi.
Me too. And to think it all started here in 2B, only last September. Do you remember, Jimmy? I'll never forget our first day.
Christmas Eve, 1905, right in this very flat 2B, that I realized something about the gift of Magi.
Me too. And to think it all started here in 2B, only last September. Do you remember, Jimmy? I'll never forget our first day.
Christmas Eve, 1905, right in this very flat 2B, that I realized something.
Is this it, Jimmy? Is this really it?
Della, where are you?
Up here. Is this really ours?
It's 2B, top of the stairs, first left.
All ours? Truly ours?
For $8 a week it is.
Oh, Jimmy. Our own furnished flat. Our palace.
With all the modern conveniences, of course. Kitchen with hot and cold running water. You'll notice the bathroom's just down the hall there. There's an electric light in every room.
And all this furniture?
It's hot new, of course.
Our table. This is where our dinner feast will be served.
But no less than 2 servants.
Of course. Oh, Jimmy, it's wonderful. It really is.
The small flight of steps too. The streetcar stop is right there. In every room.
All this furniture? But $8 a week? Can you manage it?
You're speaking to Mr. James Dillingham Youngman here, who happens to earn $25 a week. Isn't that why you married me?
Don't be silly, my boy. You're speaking to Mrs. James
The streetcar stop is right
and
there.
I married you because you're a genius to find such a perfect place.
Not perfect. I've checked it out carefully, you see. This palace has got a few flaws.
Impossible.
That pipe there, for instance, you see it?
Where?
There. It rattles, pounds, and spits and everything.
Loudly?
Only in the middle of the night, I'm sure. I've checked it out carefully. And this chair? Just wobbles for dramatic flaws.
What will the servants think?
I'd be careful of that sofa, especially the left side.
Where? Why?
Because it bites. It rattles.
Honestly?
It does. They try to bite me when I sat in it. One of the springs inside does not like Mr. James Dillingham Young. Watch it bite, I tell you.
Just like the man downstairs. Better watch his back too.
Who? I'd be careful of that sofa.
The one who said it stood a chance of winning. Why?
That's it. It bites. Like a mystery man to me.
He
They
certainly
try to
does.
bite me when I sat in it.
He must be right below us.
One B. That's our man. But he's nothing compared to the woman across the courtyard.
The one who slandered Alicia as we went by.
I hear she's an honest to God witch.
Jim, stop it.
It's a true story. Every last Friday month, all the cats in the neighborhood gather under the window. Some kind of secret servants or something.
Honestly, Jimmy, married 2 weeks already and you still think I'm a child.
All right. Who is she then? Honest to God witch.
Well, Jim, stop it.
It's a true
If
story.
you must know.
Every last Friday month, all the cats in the neighborhood gather under
Well,
some kind of
she's the Queen of Sheba.
a queen? Ridiculous.
She's in disguise, of course. She dare not show her true beauty, or else she'll be discovered. It's a very sad story, really. She ran away from the land of Sheba because she refused to marry the prince of someplace of other. She was in love with another, you see.
Queen?
So one night, a Thursday evening in February, she collected all her finest jewels into a laundry basket and stole away.
And what about those cats outside the window?
Well, the cats know her secret, that they're blackmailing her. So every month she has to feed them royal scraps so they don't betray her.
I guess that makes sense. But she still looks more like a witch than a queen to me.
She's actually very beautiful. The Queen of Sheba has to be.
Well, if the beautiful Queen of Sheba ever looks across the courtyard and sees your beautiful long hair, it'll be the Queen's envy, I can tell you.
My hair. You do love my hair, don't you, Jim?
Of course I do. It's your greatest treasure.
Not any longer. Very beautiful.
What?
The Queen of Sheba has my greatest treasure, silly.
If the beautiful Queen of Sheba ever looks across the courtyard.
Hear that?
The pipes. Did I tell you?
No, below us.
Of course I did.
Hear that? The mystery man?
What? Yes. He's moving something. Sounds heavy. A table maybe? Yes.
A chest! Oh, I know, Jim.
What do you know, Bella?
Who the mystery man is, of course.
You do? Do you?
And I know why he was staring at us. It was your gold watch.
He's my watch.
When we came in downstairs, he saw your watch.
You think so?
Let me see this. A chest! Oh, I know. Yes, this is what caught his eye. Who the mystery man is, of course. It is a beauty, Jim.
It sure is. It's been my family
And
for...
your grandfather gave it to your father who gave it to you.
My watch.
When we came in downstairs, it's the handsomest watch I've ever seen.
I would guess that this watch was carried the finest in the world.
Even the Queen of Sheba would be properly impressed with it.
You think the mystery man saw it?
I'm
Do you?
positive. I'm positive.
You think he means to steal it?
No, kings never steal watches.
What king?
The mystery man, silly. Anyone can tell immediately that he's a king.
I would guess that this in disguise, I suppose. Ran away with all his jewels in the laundry basket because he loved someone else. You think the mystery man saw it?
Sort of. He's really mighty King Solomon, a very wise man, you see. But no one suspects it. He gave himself away with that watch. He saw your beautiful watch, and that look. I knew he was King Solomon. And that sound we heard.
Yes.
Well, that was his trunk of gold and silver and everything. He saw your watch and was so envious he had to look through all his treasures to see if he had anything to compare with it.
Did he?
Of course not. He'll be envious for days now.
He didn't look too wise to me. And why would King Solomon choose to live here? Wouldn't he be more comfortable on the Fifth Avenue?
Everything. Not with her living over there.
You mean the witch?
The Queen of Sheba. He loves her desperately, you see. But she refused to marry him and ran away and hid. But King Solomon, being so wise, has made where she is to move into one piece, so he keep his eye on her.
How fantastical.
Oh, Jim.
You mean the witch?
Look, do you think they'll ever get together? He loves her desperately, you see.
Stand back!
But she refused to marry him. What is it?
She's there, at the window.
So wise.
Queen of Sheba.
What's she doing?
Shaking out her arm. How fantastic.
She's a clever one, all right. Oh, Jim.
I think she saw it though.
Do you think they'll ever get together?
No.
He loves her desperately.
Your hair! Stand back! She's seen your long, beautiful hair.
What is it?
She'd be raging with jealousy now. Won't sleep for days.
Oh, Jim, what a fascinating place you found us. And all for $8 a week?
One thing worries me now.
What's that?
Tonight's the last Friday of the month. Who's gonna feed all those cats? She's seen your long hair. She'd be raging with jealousy. Tonight's the last Friday of the month. Who's gonna feed all those cats?
Please, God, don't let anyone buy them. Let them stay here in this shop window forever so I can see them forever.
They're lovely though.
Lovely? They're the most beautiful set of combs in the world. Real tortoise shell, and all those jewels on the rim. They're too beautiful for words.
They would look wonderful in your hair. I think that every time you stop and look at them, the finest combs in the world with the finest hair in the world.
Lovely, won't you stop?
I'll stop, but you know it's true.
There's two so expensive. I can't even think of it. Only a queen can afford
They
such
would look
jewels.
wonderful.
Which is
I
where
think
they
that
came
every
from.
time you stop and look, did they? And just you?
As if you had to ask. Oh, Jimmy.
Not the Queen of Sheba again.
Who else? She wore them every third Sunday afternoon when she rode on her chariot. The sun would shine on the tortoise shells and reflect on all the great jewels until she shone like a waterfall at sunset. What a sight it was to see.
Why did she get rid of them then? Did she get tired of them?
Who else? Those combs. Never. She must have had a very good reason to get rid of them, otherwise she would have never parted with them.
I know.
Then tell me, please. They're so lovely.
It's very simple, really. The queen took the combs with her when she fled from the land of Sheba and kept them hidden in the Waterworld laundry basket, so she always knew where they were. But one day, she happened to look across the courtyard and saw someone in 2B with the most beautiful hair. So beautiful, in fact, that the Queen of Sheba raged with envy. She swore she'd never wear those combs again. Now, until her own hair was spotless and lovely as a woman, she always knew where they were. So she showed up to the shop. She happened to look across the courtyard and saw someone in 2B with the most beautiful hair. So beautiful, in fact, that the Queen of
Please,
Sheba
God, let
raged
them
with
wait here
envy.
forever.
She swore she'd never wear those combs. I have a better story. What about Mr. Jacob Dylan Young?
That's my favorite story. Especially the part about the watch.
This has nothing to do with the watch. This is about Mr. Jacob Dylan Young, earned $25 a week. He had a bride that had pipes that made sounds in the middle of the night.
And a mighty king and a jealous queen.
What about Mr. Jacob Dylan? And he couldn't afford a beautiful set of combs for his wife's beautiful hair. This has nothing to do with the watch.
I know the story.
But one day, it was a Monday in November. That same Mr. Young was no longer making $25 a week. He was told he was now making $30 a week because the company had big plans for him and so Mr. Young figured out that $5 a week could someday buy the jewels where the evil queen, and he was extra careful, waited and saved that same
Jimmy,
Mr. Young.
is this true?
All my stories are true.
I mean about the $30.
Mr. Quinn told me this has to know. So look again at those combs, Della. The Queen of Sheba may someday look across the courtyard and surprise her. Someday buy the jewels.
Are a genius.
I figured that in a few months, maybe,
$30 a week, we're gonna be rich.
or maybe in time for Christmas, Quinn told me this has to
Please,
know.
please, let
So
us
look
still be
again at
here.
those combs, Della. And Wait till old King Solomon downstairs finds out. Why, sweetheart's jewel combs.
Are a genius.
Come on, then. I have something to show you.
What is it?
Maybe. A little surprise. Not much, really. Maybe it's time for Christmas. Here. Now cover your eyes like this, and don't look until I say so.
All right.
Wait till old King Solomon sees this.
Can I look now?
In a second. A little surprise. Now. Not much, really.
What?
Read it, silly.
Mr. and Mrs. James
And
Dillingham
don't look
Young.
until I say so. I had it printed. It didn't cost much, really. But when you earn $30 a week, you ought to let it show.
Can I look now? I love your stories.
And they live happily ever after.
What?
Read it, silly. I had it printed. It didn't cost much, really. But when you earn $30 a week, you ought to let it show.
I love your stories. Dear God.
Well, they didn't fire me. That's the ending of the story, really, but I'll start there.
They didn't?
They didn't fire, no. Mr. Quinn gave a long speech about the profits and hard times and expenses and mortgages. Yet the ending of the speech was that Mr. Quinn gave a long speech about the profits and another story? Times and expenses and mortgages. Also about the profits and mortgages and hard times. Yet the ending of the story is that I now only earn $20 a week. Like all my stories. That's a true one. The ending of the story is that I say it could have been worse. That's what Mr. Quinn kept saying.
Oh, Jim. I love you. Nothing else can matter so much.
That's what Mr. Quinn kept saying. $20 a week.
It's not so bad. We'll manage.
And with Christmas
I love you.
only a few weeks away.
We'll be together. We have each other. That's the important thing. It's not so bad. We'll manage.
And with Christmas, it's your turn to tell a story. Only a few weeks away.
I was so afraid that.
Me too.
That's the important thing.
What would King Solomon downstairs have said?
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot all about it. I saw them.
What would King Solomon downstairs have said? The king and queen? Together?
Sort of. I went up to the roof to hang some more laundry, and there he was.
Mighty King Solomon. Together?
Sort of. He wasn't very mighty. And I think you're right, Jim. He didn't look all that wise to me. I hardly think. Then he said, I could have. As for old suitor, I mean.
I'm sure he's changed pretty much since the old days.
I suppose. Do you think they'll ever get together?
Hard to say.
You both seem so lonely.
I'm sure he's changed pretty much since the old days.
I suppose. What are you thinking about, Jimmy?
Hard to say.
You both seem so lonely.
I'm sure he's changed pretty much since the old days.
$1.87? That can't be all. 3.5 weeks of saving, and that's all I have to spend. $1.87 for my Jim's present? And this? Our first Christmas together? What can I give so little? It just can't be. There's the 65 cents for the butcher. He'll have to wait. And the grocer's bill, it'll wait another week. Oh, how I wanted to get the most perfect present for my Jim. Something fine and rare and sterling. Something worthy of the name James Dillingham Young. But $1.87? I must have made a mistake in counting. I'll have to check through it one more time. Something fine and rare and sterling. Something worthy of the name James Dillingham.
Yes, Mr. Quinn. I understand, sir. Right away.
$1.87? I must have made a mistake in counting.
2.5 hours? Then what do I do? What kind of Christmas present could you buy for $4? What kind of jewels could you find for that price, sir? Right away. Some treasure I'll be able to get Della on her first Christmas. 2.5 hours? Then what do I do? What kind of Christmas present could you buy for $4? What kind of jewels could you find for that price, sir? Right away. Some treasure I'll be able to get Della on her first Christmas.
Well, Mrs. James Dillingham Young? Pretty foolish for you not.
Yes, Mr. Quinn. You see, Mr. Quinn, it's only a small advance this time. Mr. Quinn, I'd like to put a business proposition to you, sir. You see? Yes, Mr. Quinn. Oh, it being Christmas Eve, Mr. Quinn, I was wondering if you'd make an attempt just this one time, and... So, Mr. Quinn, I'd like to put a business proposition to you, sir. You see? Oh, it being Christmas Eve, Mr. Quinn...
Madam Safani, haircuts of all kinds, there's blood. Please, God, let it be closed. No. Oh, Madam Safani, haircuts of all kinds.
Less than an hour left. $4 to buy the rolls, but less than an hour to decide what to do.
No.
What a really smart guy. A real Solomon. I bet my own Solomon will come up with something. He'd take his $4 and $4 to buy the rolls, but less than an hour to decide what to do. What a really smart guy. A real Solomon.
Will you buy my hair?
He'd take his $4 and
$20? Give it to me quick.
Very Merry Christmas. Listen, Mr. James.
Please let him love me still. Here you go, Jimmy. A gift deserving of the name. Please let him love me still. Merry Christmas, darling. Here you go, Jimmy. A gift deserving of the name. I did. Please don't look at me that way, Jimmy. I did it for you, really. I mean, I had my hair cut in school because I couldn't live through Christmas without giving you a present. I didn't know what else to do, Jim. I tried to save, honestly, I did, but it amounted to practically nothing, nothing at all. I had so because I couldn't live through Christmas. It'll grow out again, I promise. I just had to do it, Jimmy. Besides, my hair grows fast, awfully fast. Before you know it, nothing at all. Cut it and sold it. Yes, Jim, I did. I had to. Don't you like me just as much as you used to? Besides, do you still love me without my hair? I'm still me without it.
You say your hair's gone?
You needn't look for it. I sold it, I tell you. It's Christmas Eve, Jim. Don't be angry. You still love me without. We'll have a lovely Christmas after all. Still me without. Look at the present I got for you. I know you love it, Jim. You'll see. You needn't look. Everything will be all right then. I tell you. You'll open the Christmas present I got for you. We'll put the chops on the stove, and we'll celebrate Christmas and live happily ever after. I know you love it, Jim. You'll see. Everything will be all right then. Please, say something. Put the chops on the stove.
Of course I still
And we'll
love you.
celebrate Christmas and live
With your
happily
hair,
ever after.
without your hair? Of course. It's just that you had me go in there for a moment.
Jim?
It's okay. It's just a joke, really. Here. Take a look at that. You'll get the joke too.
A present? For me?
Just that
Where did you get the money?
Go ahead. Open it. It's okay.
You already
It's just a joke.
You had money put aside all this time and I didn't even know. How you ever did it, I mean, I'll never know. You can't wait on the butcher or put off the groceries bill. The Queen of Sheba's combs! The combs! How you wear my hair. I'll never know.
See why?
You can't wait on the butcher or put off my beautiful, beautiful tortoiseshell combs.
Jewels on the rims. Put it on the old queen, find out.
Combs! They're even lovelier than in the shop window.
say. Your hair grows fast.
It will. It does, I promise you.
Even if it never goes an inch, you're still my girl.
But we forgot all about your gift. Here, open it. You'll have to. It's the most perfect thing ever. I kept looking and looking, and there it was, in this window of a shop on Broadway. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was the perfect gift I've been searching for. I said to myself, this is the gold chain that's worthy of the watch. Isn't it dandy, Jim? You'll have to look at the time 100 times a day now. And the chain's long enough so you can wear it like so. And it shows all the time. Just imagine what King Solomon's reaction is going to be. Jim, give me your watch. I want to see what it looks like on the chain. Jim, just give me your watch for a second. Jim, it shows all the time. Just imagine what King Solomon's reaction is.
Let's put our Christmas present away and
Jim, give me your
keep them
watch. I want
alive.
to see what it looks like on the
It's
chain.
nice because just now.
But Jim,
I sold the watch.
just give me your watch for a
I'm
second.
going to buy her house.
Oh.
So why don't we put our wonderful gifts away and put our Christmas present in the chops and stuff? Keep them alive.
Yes. I guess you're right.
I sold the watch.
Oh, Jim. How foolish we've been.
No, not foolish at all. They were the perfect gifts. Maybe the most perfect gifts ever given at Christmas.
And I know the perfect chest for Oh, Jim. How foolish we've been.
And so it happened. Mighty King Solomon was about as wise as any man in the right to be. Did what seemed to be a very foolish thing. He hid away his greatest treasure.
And the Queen of Sheba took the scar she grabbed from the heavens and tossed it into the sea until the heavens were ready for the star of such beauty.
One more story. The Magi were these three wise kings, and we can assume they brought wise gifts to the baby and the Magi on their first Christmas. But who is to say what is a foolish gift? Or perhaps, in a way, we are like the Magi. The end. One more story.
Thank you so much for supporting us tonight. So that's every